actually comes from the audience to get us started in our conversation regarding the realities of life with post-viral illnesses. And what are post-viral illnesses? We've talked about a lot of different acronyms that are associated with that family of post-infection diseases. Dr. Rowe or Megan, would you like to talk a little bit about what the family of illnesses we see under that post-infection illness category, including long COVID?
I can speak to it because I think I have all of them at this point. So first off, there's syndromes. So they're a collection of symptoms. And so they often overlap with each other. But primarily what I have and then what we're seeing in kids in long COVID is, as Dr. Rowe was speaking earlier, a significant portion of them seem to meet the criteria for ME. However, we do not have very many doctors that know about ME. So what they're typically getting diagnosed with, though, is POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Some are getting diagnosed with MCAS, which is mast cell activation syndrome. And we will also see a lot of pain diagnoses, a lot of fibromyalgia, and I think it's usually the first diagnosis a kid will get because I think pain is what they can express. I bring that up now because what we find, though, is that if they go on mast cell stabilizers, the fibromyalgia often resolves. So is it truly fibromyalgia or was it MCAS that was causing the inflammation and the pain? All the symptoms, they often go together. One triggers another. And so if you have a child that has one syndrome, it might be a good idea to look for the other syndromes. For me, I was initially diagnosed with POTS and then MCAS when I couldn't take POTS medication because it kept dropping my heart rate too low. It just so happened that I went on all this MCAS medication. It stabilized my POTS enough that I was able to get out of bed. And so that was an interesting thing because they're all related. And so my doctors at least have told me they think in my case, that's the mast cells triggering the dysautonomia.